Mr. Squire. Here, first one here. Can you hear me? I'm sweating. Damn lights are hot. What's happening, Michael? I'm gonna do something different tonight. Hey, Mr. Tucci. Good evening. Happy Saturday. We're going to do something a little different tonight. I'll wait for a few people to straggle in, if anybody even does. If you hear screaming in the background, it's because my son is playing his video game. Wow, Harry, wow, yeah, you did make it. You were busy today. I'm surprised to see you awake still. You had quite the adventure over there at headquarters today. I'm just going to do something a little different tonight. I've gotten several questions about how I set the track up and how easy it is to set up. So I figured we could just bullshit while I'm putting the track up. And then if there's any questions, I'll happily answer them. So that's what's on the agenda tonight. And then when we're done, maybe I'll run my new Thunderstock Ferrari. I think that'll be fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some of this stuff out of the box here. I'm starting right from scratch so you guys can see just exactly what it is it takes for this. I hope you guys see I got another camera. I'm getting all high tech now. So yeah, I hope this is entertaining. We shall see. Get everything out here. This is the fun part. You have to get organized because you don't have a lot of room to put everything out everywhere. So I just have to take out what I need at the time and go from there. So we got 3, 6, 8. Maybe I'll show you guys the parts so you can get a kind of an idea of what Revell track looks like. Hello, Raul. Thanks for popping in today. Sorry I had to leave earlier, man. I had to go run to the store and do some other stuff, but that was a good live you had today, man, showing all your stuff. Wish I had the money, I'd buy some of it from you. Oh, hey, Mr. Albright. Wow. We've got slot car royalty tonight. Alright, I think we have enough here. How many of these do I have out? Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's good for now. So, you can see all the track pieces. These here, these are the smaller turns. These are what Revell called the 14-inch turn. And I'll show you. These are what Revell calls the 21-inch turn. So as you can see here, see the difference in radii. So, you can go 4 lanes. 4 lanes with Revell. So you have the outer 21s and the inner 14s. So obviously if you're going to go with the 4-lane, you don't put a border on, which is what these are. It's the borders. I don't know if I could, how easy it is. You can see the little tabs. There's 2 little tabs that hook together with the tabs on the track. Pop, and that's it. And then you got the inside border, which is the same way, has a little tab, and you put it together, there you go. So you go track only and then borders. So I'll just continue putting it together here. Tad, welcome aboard, brother. Okay, Harry, yeah, change your shirt. I don't know if you need a tie or not, but yeah, definitely. So yeah, so here we go again. Let's do it. I got the borders. Now for the fun part. Let me move these over here so you can see this better. I know not too many people have this old Revell track, but I do, and some people have always been interested in it. Pat, wow, you must be up really late or really early, as it were. Holy mackerel! Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate it. So let's see here. Where's the best place? As you can see, the ends of the track, it's like a jigsaw puzzle. You see the tabs? Okay, so you more or less line them up and slide them together. And they're tough. I use these pliers. These are not Revell supplied, obviously, but sometimes I'll get on the back side and just give it a little squish, and that tightens up the joint. So see, there you go. It's not that hard. I know that modern track is a lot easier to fool with, but it's not as it doesn't have that nostalgia to me. And I think I've said this before too, that with the amount of money I've spent on hunting down all these Revell pieces, I probably could have bought twice as much Carrera track probably, but it wouldn't be as near and dear to my heart as this stuff is. So to each his own. Whatever. We all have our own little niche in the hobby. We all have our own little path, and this is mine. So I just thought you guys would like to watch me set the track up and see how it does, and then we'll run some cars on it. Why the heck not? Well, see, I know I have this down to a science because I've done it so many times. I'm probably making it look a lot easier than it really is, because it can be a real pain in the butt. But I don't care. John, yeah, I probably could do a figure eight on this with this stuff right here on the table. I mean, you can see. This is a complete turn, 14-inch. I run it to there and run it back. I could do a figure eight. I don't like figure eights. Is that weird? I mean, I don't know. It just seems. I don't know. Even when I was a kid, I didn't like the figure eight. But yeah, I could. I have the pylons to lift the track and everything as well. I'm gonna put together the track we use for the challenge and see how that goes. All right. So for the challenge track, now what I do is absolutely, Tad, we're professionals, man. If you're losing fingers setting off fireworks, you're not a professional. So I make these ascending, descending turns on this track. So I'm using I used 2 pieces of the 21-inch turn here. Oh, I gotta get the. Gotta get the other border. See the bigger one? Yes. Of course, I dropped it on the floor. George, wow! I did not expect to see you tonight, brother. Although I know today is your Friday, you're home, your last day of work for the week. But I'm glad you're here. Yes, Michael, I agree with that for the smash up derbies, but that's a live 8 with no overpass. Oh, that's great, Tad. Good news. See? So we'll be able to run it on the track. Evening, HSF. Thanks for popping in. We're just having a little fun setting up an old Revell track. Nothing fancy tonight. We're just going to maybe run the new Ferrari once I get the track put together. I think it's kind of cool that some people have mistaken my Revell track for a new scale auto because of the color. All right, that went together well. There we go. All right, now we need another 14. Nope. Let's see, getting ahead of myself. All right. Now, because I got this hard crank to turn in here now, I had to make a piece. This one? Nope. This one. I had to take a piece and cut the end of it out. And you'll see why in a minute. That's all that matters, Tad. As long as it looks good. Now, you'll understand why I have to put this cutout in here when I start putting the straights in. All right. Let's see, maybe I should do it that way. Go one way, so now I gotta build this one. I'll need one more of those. I don't need any more of those. These out of the way. Didn't mean to bang the camera. Danny. Wow, thanks for coming, bro. Take a little time off of playing with the new Subi. Sorry if I go quiet, guys. You go right ahead and talk amongst yourself. And I think I've said it before, but this is just a small sampling of the amount of this track I have. Good, Danny. I'm glad you're hanging out with us. So the funny thing about this track is, obviously it was made for kids, right? But you have to be a pretty smart kid to put this stuff together. Maybe they just made kids different back then. Some of these track pieces are pretty busted up, but it's because I take them apart and put them together so often that they just haven't survived it well. And that's alright too. Alright, now you're going to get to see why I have to use that cut piece there. Oh man, I forgot I was wearing this. Sorry about that if anybody's offended, but if you are, I guess just read the shirt. I forgot I had my shirt on, huh? I'll try to keep it off camera. Ugh. Alrighty then. Alright, let's see here. Got that one. Got a special track here. If I can find it. That one right there. Okay. Need another border. Okay, now you see why I needed that cut piece. So the tracks will butt together so that they'll fit. Inspired. Oh, thanks, fellas. I'm glad I don't disappoint. My wife's over here shaking her head, probably. Some of these pieces are there. That's a nice one. A lot of these track pieces I need to get busy with some polish and clean up the rails because back then they didn't use stainless steel. It's just steel and they rust. So, but like I said, it'll be the same. Work. That's a good Danny. Oh, I love you guys. We're all birds of a feather. I know it, you know it. So now you guys know what I go through. This is what I go through every time I set the track up for the challenge. Alright, there you go. Now we see to get all the straights in there. Say what, shall we put the crossover in and make it one long track? I think that's a good idea. What do you think? I think that's what we're going to do. Is Pat Backer still on there? Just for him, we're going to use the crossover. I know you do, Chad, and I appreciate you as well. You have no idea how much I do appreciate you guys. Some of us have never met, but I still consider you to be family. You're timing me, John? All right, that's all right. How far am I in so far? How deep am I in it yet? Mm-hmm. That's about as long as we're going to want to get tonight, I think. Okay. All right. Now, all right. So, I know you guys have all seen Marty's video on how to make your own power track here. This one's how I done it, you know, a long time ago. I don't know if you can see, but if you're building a track, you know, and you don't know how to do it, go back and watch this and screenshot that, and you can see exactly where I've done it. Evening, Mark. Yes, sir. You see a crossover. There's two on the table, but I'm only using the one right now. But so yeah, so if you want to, this is basically just following the diagram that's available at Slot Car Corner on their website. Oh, cool, Danny. So you are going to make a car for the challenge. Great. That is fabulous. Gotta get the right piece here. Nope. Yep, that one. Straight there. That one for there. Yep. That's the one. Alright. And I don't need any more borders. Yeah, I'm totally looking forward to it, Danny. Can't wait for you to get a car in. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys the beauty of Revell and making this into a. I always have trouble with this one tab here. It gives me trouble. As I was about to say, Revell, so simple, but here I am. Monkey with it to get it to go together. There we go. All right, so to make it a 4-laner, you just tab them all together, just like so. Very simple. Like that. I mean, it don't get no easier. I don't even think Carrera does it that easy. Which part of the front, Mark? This piece? So if you want to go back, I already stuck it in there now. If you go, you can go back and screenshot or hold that other video, that other part there. But yeah, and then this part right here is just the, that's where all the wiring goes. My connections for they come up out of the track. I bought this block at my local Ace Hardware. And they epoxied it onto where it normally would have attached for the original thumb controllers. I just shaved all that off of there and then made my own block. Oh, you're making a Subaru body. Ha ha ha. Mark, I'll take it back when I take it apart later. If you're still on here, I'll hold that up for you. Get in there, buddy. There we go. Now is the hard part of pushing two of them together at the same time. But like I said before, let's get in there with the. Here, I'm going to move you guys down here to the end now. Like I said, I just have to get on under here, push them together. Sometimes you gotta manhandle it. And you can take it. It's a lot harder to put 4 pieces together than just 2. There we go. But it's manageable. There it is. Time, Mr. Albright. Thanks for putting that link in there, George. George is the link master tonight. Nope, the wife is not gone, Danny. She's right here. She's sitting over here behind me, doing her thing. She's probably laughing at me.
No, I'm keeping Trixie from freaking out.
Oh, she's keeping the dog from freaking out because I'm making noise. That's right, Tad. All right, so now we just, you know, the power supply is right here off camera, and we just hook these two to the power supply, and we're off and running. $18 minutes, John. That's not bad. Probably could have shaved a little bit off if I wasn't talking and showing and whatnot. So yeah, call it 15 minutes, maybe. That's not bad. To set up this track for this size, it's not bad. Your wife would be making faces at you, or Danny? Yeah. Mine probably is too over there. I can't see her. She's to my back. It's funny, man, these LED lights, you'd think they wouldn't be hot, but man, I am sweating. Okay. Well, cool. We're up. Wonder if I can make a little more room here this way. No. See that corner a little better. Oh, thanks, Tad. Yeah, all brass, man. Not all brass. That was kind of that was a challenge, but it was fun. Totally fun making that. All right, so now you guys can see that a little bit better. It's just the old, old style with the alligators, and it's all color coded the wire, so you can't screw it up. white, red, black. And the cool thing is, it doesn't matter with the crossover in, doesn't matter which lane you connect it to, because it's all one lane. Really, John? You got? Oh, is this why you guys are thinking? Because I'm setting my table up, my track up on the table. You think? No, man. This is the only spot in this little place I have to do it currently. So my wife is cool, man. She knows this is what I got to do, and she's totally cool with it. So yeah. So I wish Pistol Pete was on tonight. I don't know if you guys all know it or not, but Pete gifted me the Ferrari. Yeah, I was very, very taken aback, totally like, oh my God. And it was just, he said it's just his way of saying thank you for, helping. So I'm happy to do it. No free cars needed. But I sure will cherish it. If Pete watches this later, I want him to know that I sincerely do appreciate it. He knows, I've talked to him. But this is very, very special right here. Right, Mark? Yeah. Grandkids probably love him, Yeah, I'm sure you guys all just heard my son lose his mind in there. He's a Red Dead Redemption player. I don't know if any of you guys play that or know what it is. My son's way into it, so. So yeah. So what do you think? Here we go. Fire it up. 10 volts. I run 10 volts. I know. I'll show you the difference. 10 volts and 12 volts. So here we go, boys. Yep, and clean the tires. I should have cleaned the track. Do they tag? Yeah. Yeah, it's I think it's cool. I'm into that stuff. Those of you that know me know I have a collection of black powder pistols and whatnot, and I'm really into like Civil War area and early West era guns and black powder and whatnot. So him playing that game, I like it. Okay, let's see if that's any better. Okay, what did I do? Oh, the braids are filthy. Huh. Yeah, this car has not been set up or anything. Straight out of the box. I need to wipe the track down. Yes, he does, Danny. Yep, Rob and I have talked at length about that. I'm just amazed that living in England that he does. See if that helps. Ugh. Clean the tire one more time. Hey, try that again. Yeah, that's right. Harry kitchen remodeling, exactly. Tell you what, that's a fun little car. It runs almost as good as Tony Palmer's Corvette. Well, I don't have the truck here. I would have ran that for you guys. The truck and trailer. It's sitting at the post office in Dixon, Missouri. You think so, Harry? Car of the year? You think it's gonna get Scotty? Well, you are Scotty, so. But I wouldn't doubt it. I was gung ho on the 510s, but this one, is pretty amazing. You guys know me, fender slot's number one with me. If I could drive it. Every time right there, that goofy turn. Yeah, I agree with you guys. Totally, right now, I mean, I don't know what else could come out better than this. I don't even know what's due to come out. You got the NASCARs, but I don't know if I'd go so far to call those slot car of the year. George, how does the Ferrari run on your new wood track? Yes, Mark. Straight out of the box. Nothing done to it except clean the tires. I didn't even check the gear mesh or oil anything. I just took it out and put it on the track. I mean, straight out of the box on 60-year-old track, Yeah, I figured they would, George. I figured it's got to be fast on the wood, especially after you tune it. I know it's got to be. I mean, it's pretty quiet on this plastic track. I can only imagine how quiet it is on your nice smooth wood track. I mean, it's not even clickety clacking over the joints or anything. Man, you can't beat that. You just can't. I'm sorry. Every time, right there. Yes, Michael. I don't know. You saw me using the pliers to crimp it together really tight. If you get it together right, there should be no bumps or lumps or anything. Even the rails sliding together. It's a very tight joint. You get a couple. Sometimes it just depends. Some of this track was pretty abused. I mean, you can't see it, but like right there, there's a tab missing right there. But it's in the middle of the track, so the guide or the tires aren't hitting it, so it doesn't make any noise. Every once in a while, you get a set like, I don't know if you can see it right here, but I had to sand right here. It's 60-year-old plastic, so it moves around a little bit, but it's all worth it to me. Okay, boss, have a good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Do you still have your Revell set, Mark? Now what did I do? See, this is what happens. Sometimes but then again, this is out of the box too. Sometimes I need to adjust the front end on it, I think. It sits a little high. Where's a piece of track here? Oh yeah. Yeah, I need to adjust the front height. So what's going on there? Oh, you know what? Whoa, there it goes. Why got a dead spot there? What the fuck? And then it would stop. I just said the F word out loud, didn't I? Is it a guide? Or is that a loose wire maybe? Might be a loose wire. Oh, you're racing on Revel too, Mark? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. And it's really cool that you're considering a track from Racetrack Scenics. This one, she's my favorite, the M6A. Nope, we got a dead track somewhere. Yeah, we got a dead track. This is one of the things you might have to experiment a little. Sometimes the joins need a little persuasion. Not making contact there somewhere. Huh. So what we got going on? Sometimes this acts up too. Got a dead spot in the track. Yeah, I think, yeah, I need to do something, Michael, because this does happen once in a while. Oh, I didn't see John was leaving. Hope it catch it. Good night, John. I know it's getting late for some guys. Although John's out here on the same coast with me. Yeah, I don't have any warped pieces, Mark, but I do have this continuity issue every once in a while. I don't know why. It's just bad, bad connection somewhere. But normally it's not this bad. Got a little bit of a gap. There we go. Yeah, see, totally got a bad spot. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It does in between, and where the joins are, it totally gets corroded in there, and it's hard to clean. But it looks like I definitely need to sit down and do it. Huh, yeah, we got some. And then nothing. It's not my connections. I'll figure it out. See? You guys get to see when it runs good and now when it's not running good. Yeah, Pat, you're right. Inox. I need to get some. We do have it, and like a knucklehead, I don't have any. Right there, it goes dead right here. Don't understand, I don't understand. Now it's dead over here. I'm wondering. Sorry, fellers. No. See? One's right out. I almost think it's that. Funny, we got one spot of good and the rest of it nothing. Huh. I think it's that. We're gonna get it out of there. Well, evening, Dai. Oh, turn the power off. Dummy. All right, let's see here. I have two of these stupid things, and I may have put the wrong one in there. Don't know. There it goes. Back in there. Need my power wrench here. Sorry, fellers. Technical difficulties. Well, you guys will all have something to talk about now. Old shotgun's track ain't working too good. All part of the fun, right? Troubleshooting. Well, now we got trouble. Haha, I think we may have found the trouble here. Got a bad tab in here. That's probably the trouble right there. Yeah, you guys probably have way better things to do on a Saturday night than watch me troubleshoot my antique track. Yeah, I might have to build a new power strip track because this one has got a really bad tab on it. There we go. It wouldn't even let the track go together. So it might be a problem. It might not be the crossover. It was probably a mistake changing that. Oh yeah, it looks like we got a busted one in there. Yeah, these that crossover track is not Revell. Obviously, you can see it's black. It's from another company called Riggin. They were a company, aftermarket company in the '60s that are long gone. Hey Joe, thanks for popping in, man. Just in time to watch me have trouble. Everybody, cross your fingers. Let's see what we got now. Okay, was I pulling any draw or anything? Yeah, no shit, Pat. It is. I could get some shrimp out and dissect them for you if it would help. I still think that was great. God damn it. See? Still not gonna go. We got, I think my, yep, that's it. That's it. Yep. Yep. Damn it. The power strip's bad. The power track is no good. We're gonna have to fix it. We could have a beer if you wanted to, George. I got some Guinness in there. Alright. Well, you watched me take it apart once, might as well watch me take it apart again. It's not making contact. We got a contact problem here, so let me get it apart again. Come on now. Let's have a look, see here. Just in, oh. Yeah. Yep. Got a tore up tab here. It's probably not making good contact. I don't know if you're gonna learn anything here, Joe. We're just trying to figure out what the hell the problem is. This, I mean, this one's okay, but that one's got a bad end on it. I certainly don't have time to do this tonight. We might be screwed. How long have we even been on? I don't even know. All I know is I'm sweating like a... I won't say. My grandfather used to say he was sweating like a pregnant nun. Funny thing is, I never had this problem before. You know, this is kind of, I guess, not, I won't say expected, but I guess it's kind of par for the course for a track that's over 50 years old, and you have to take it up and down, you know, every single time you use it. You're going to end up with wore out stuff. It's just kind of the way it goes, I guess. No reason why it shouldn't. Correct, Pat. Yes, power at both sides, which I've used that thing a million times now. No problems. But, you know, like I said, this one's got some corrosion. Oh yeah, right there. Let's see. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Joe. I'll try that right now. We'll take the crossover out and just see how it goes in one lane. See how smart you are? Smarter than old Dave. Right, nice shiny piece of track. Let's just give this a whirl. It's a fabulous idea. Go nice and made that up nice and tight there. Piece again. See if we can make that a little tighter. There you go. All right. Sorry, fellers. There we go. Let's give this a try again. Alright, that's for the inside lane. Let's see if she works. Joe, you're a genius. The crossover track. That's what I get for using non-Revell parts. Like I said, these crossover tracks were made by they're made by a aftermarket company, Riggin, and they made track. They even made some cars. They made a lot of stock car stuff way back when, and it was all compatible with Revell. They were trying to cash in on Revell's popularity because it was probably, especially out here. Revell was made right out here in LA, so you get right here on Riggin, made in Hong Kong. But if you look at any piece, if you look at any piece of Revell track, it's made right here in Venice, California. So, yeah. Although I think they did move they moved to, was it Hawthorne? Or did they all say Venice? I want to say they moved. But nonetheless, it was still made here. So I want to take both of these pieces and throw them in the trash and go on the hunt for a Revell crossover. Because I do like having that crossover. But you were right, Joe. Look at it go now, alright? I think it took us longer to troubleshoot than it took me to put the track together. I don't know if it's shorting, Pat, because my power supply, it also reads out the amps, and it didn't pull any. It was just 0. So wow, really, Mark? I've used one crossover a bunch of times. I think you guys have seen me do it on a live stream. I haven't had no problem until tonight. That's weird. Very, very strange. Well, now that we've got that situated, let's give this Ferrari a good and proper running. How's that? Instead of stuttery stop and start. Let's see how she does now. Yeah, you can just feel the difference on. Funny how it drives so much differently than the McLaren though. The tail's a lot more happy on this, but the tires need to run in. There is no tread left on the McLaren tires and they just work. And that Ferrari does not like it right there. So yeah, once the Ferrari loses its tread, it will grip a lot better. Just gotta run it in. Well, thanks for hanging in there with me, guys, while I did this, and you guys helped me troubleshoot. Appreciate it. I don't know what kind of time we're running right now. How long have we been going, guys? The software here doesn't tell me how long we've been live. And I couldn't tell you what time I started. Yeah, it's already getting better. Woohoo! Good one. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm thinking more than an hour. Yeah, it's probably late, Tad. I don't blame you for going. Thanks for hanging in with me as long as you did. Huh. Well, Mark, are you using I'm assuming you're using an actual Rebel crossover. We'll find out how it works. Those crossovers are all over the place. I just need to get one. I only bought those because when I wanted one, they didn't have any anywhere, so I ended up with that. But I wish I'd have waited. They were $12. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a great car, guys. The Ferrari. It's a fantastic car. It really is. Good stuff. Oh, so you're using a rigging one as well. Maybe that's the problem, Mark. Maybe we need to ditch this stuff and go to what we know works. Revell. Oh yeah, Pat, you weren't subscribed to George? Well, I'm glad you are now. Boy, you're gonna be busy watching all this stuff George has on his channel. And by the way, Pat, I just wanted to say it publicly. You're doing a great job. I like what you're doing on your little channel, man. Really, really do. It's really nice. Nice to see you including everybody. Pretty awesome. Really like it. Just wanted to say that. If you guys haven't, if you guys don't subscribe to Pat, go Pat Slots. It's really cool. We got to get you some Thunder Slots, Pat. You'll like them. Thunder Down Under. Man, the more I run it, the more I like it. Yeah. It was sweeter. Man, Joe, I'm glad you were here tonight, or I'd still be sitting here smacking this thing around trying to figure it out. I'm glad you were here. I don't know, Michael, maybe. But to be quite honest with you, I don't like that one ugly piece of black track stuck in there anyway, so I want to get I want Revell, those riggins. There's a reason why rigging went out of business really quickly in the 60s. Now you know why. Yeah, we know that, George. Mine's the same way. But, it's good to get good people like Pat watching you. So, and he'll spread the word, and that's what we need. We need the word spread, not for subscriptions, likes, and subscribes and all that junk. We need it to help people, and that's what we're all about. I would have, Joe, but I might have sat here because I'm a stubborn old cuss. I might have sat here and fiddled with it for way too long. I really like using the crossover because it really, you know, like you say, it doubles the length of the track. And you get to use inside and outside curves. I like it, especially for a guy like me who 98% of the time I run by myself. My son is too involved with his Red Dead Redemption. I really think though that once the new Carrera NASCARs come out, I think I'll be able to persuade my wife to race with me for a while. She'll get to race her beloved Chase Elliott car, so that'll be cool. I'll just set up a big oval for her and we'll race. Oh, hey, Joe. I'm gonna take you guys off of this for just a second. I'm still gonna be here. Don't go anywhere. But I wanted to show this for Joe. This is for Joe. Okay? Are you ready? Here we go. Don't go anywhere. When it's over, I'll be right back. But so, just for you, Joe, check it out.
And a pistol grip. He got the right tires, he can make them stick. He's the king of the hot car track. He's an A-flame demon burning up.
Is that cool or what? How do you like that, Joe? You've been immortalized on my channel. Yeah, there's no doubt this car's getting faster. I figured you'd like that, Joe. And I'm sure, I think George even said something about that. The Ferrari's a little more tail happy, isn't it, George? It just feels more tail happy than my McLaren. Just gonna require a little bit of lead. The McLaren is just more planted. That one's still my favorite. Did you like that, Danny? Okay, I haven't done anything to it yet. I haven't fiddled with the pod. I've done nothing. In fact, I didn't even look at it and see if it's even got any movement. Oh hell, it's not. Yeah, there's like no movement in the pod at all. So, like I said, I got some tuning to do, and then I'm sure it will tighten right up. and if I end up faster than the McLaren, this is the track record holder as far as ready to run cars. That's it right there. Wow, that's fast, isn't it, George? Around Area 51. That's fast. I'll try to maybe duplicate because, man, the McLaren's got all kinds of pod float in it, you know. The Ferrari Zero, it's locked down tight, so yeah, it's gonna need some help. I'll get on it. I'll work on it tomorrow. I'm gonna leave the track up all night so I don't have to fool with it, and then I'll do it tomorrow. I'll tune it. I got a couple over there that need some tuning. Yep, flies pretty good. Yep, I want to learn. I want you to show me stuff. See, I don't have an Elba. If I had an Elba, I'm sure it would be faster, but I don't have one. So, the M6, that's the fast one, and the A is faster than the B. Yeah, I'm sure we're going to be doing a lot of tuning at Harry's. Let me grab something else really quick here. Every now and again, I like to dig these things out and run them. Clean the tires. Yeah, I know gluing the tires. And I know how to set the front end up. Gotta love a legend. I don't know if you guys like them or not. I love them. Yeah, that's right. The IROC grudge match. That's gonna be fun. See, I love these little Legends white kits. I had to, this is the Dodge, and of course I had to paint it the same color as my Dodge, so yeah, I like these. And then this one's one of the Fords with got one of my paint jobs on it. Yeah, crazy. This one hasn't been ran in a long time. I don't even know if it, oh no, it ain't gonna run nowhere. It's only got one brake in it. That ain't running nowhere. Snoop, not running. Let's go get another one. Of course, I still like to run my my own cars, my own creations. They're probably my favorites, the funnest of all my cars, at least to me. so quiet, all I can hear is the guy clacking. Cool. Well, guys, I think we'll wrap it up. It's getting late. You guys are probably tired. Yeah, it's 8, 9, 10, it's 11, almost midnight out some of you guys. So, I just wanted to see you, wanted you to see me put this together. We talk about it a little bit, so I'm glad that, glad we were able to do that. And I was trying out my new, I got my other cameras fixed. I figured out how to hook up another camera today, so just wanted to fool around with that. And yeah, that's actually pretty cool. You can run this car. I didn't even notice I had it down there. See, boom. And I'm gonna go hang out with the missus. Maybe watch some TV. And appreciate you guys all popping in. So you're not getting any visual, Michael? I think everything's overheating over here. It does say encoding overloaded. So anyways, guys,